Hello, hello.
Does anyone do?
Can you hear me?
Santa loves you.
Santa baby. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, you guys. I am Carlos.
And I'm Levi.
Hey, and we are your friendly neighborhood holy chatters.
Holy
Holy
chatters.
chatters. And we are today with the next series of podcasts for this holiday season
Uh,
time. Isn't that amazing?
the, the holidays.
Well, aren't you excited about it?
Everybody's just super happy.
Just like unbearably happy.
It's gross. I don't like
They're
it.
too happy.
Too happy.
Uh,
No, my kids are already wanting to play Christmas music. And I'm
I've
just like,
seen already houses decorated with
yes,
Christmas lights
yes.
already.
The smart houses started with Halloween decorating for Christmas. And then they
Right.
just pivoted everything
Yeah.
to, yeah, it
Just
was
take the
good.
monsters, leave the
Just
lights.
cover the skeletons in like elf and Santa
Yes.
outfits, and we're good to go.
We are
It's
fine.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah, like a Halloween, the Nightmare Before Christmas kind of thing.
yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's a great idea.
It
That could stay up for 6 months.
is.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the
Anywho.
holidays. We're going to talk about the holidays.
Right.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Maybe a business enterprise of our own that we can do.
Yeah, yeah, we've come up with a great plan.
Yes.
Well, I
So,
was thinking about the holidays. So, have you ever just had like, how do the holidays sit with you? How did you grow up, and what
well,
does it mean to you?
I, I mean, I think overall, and I would say that. Let me put it this way: I have great memories as a child, and then there is I will put it the dark period,
Yeah.
and then there is again beautifulness
Hmm.
again. So I think that if if I have to go to a mental professional,
Yes.
those dark days kind of
Yes.
scarred
Yeah.
me. But definitely there were, as I said, great times. Then everything changed in my family dynamics when I was
Mm.
growing up,
Mm.
and they just make the holidays. They're supposed to be very special. They were really hard. And then, as I grew up and then as I kind of took care of my own holidays, if you will, and now family and everything my own, I think we have recovered that specialness and that spark. But I don't know if the word tainted, but
Yeah.
something in the back of your mind. There's have the blues, I guess.
Hmm.
In the
Yeah.
back. I don't know about you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I grew up with the idyllic, holiday childhood where grandma made all the pies and cookies, all of them
Nice.
in the world. And even though it was funny because we would pile into her house, we would all sleep on like the floor and on cots, and
Mm.
I would sleep on the back porch, which was enclosed, so it was like not freezing cold, but
Yes,
still
it's
freezing cold. And but that's where all the pie was, so I would sleep with the pie, me
oh.
and the pie, and it was delicious. So I just eat a whole pumpkin pie, and so I had just beautiful memories of childhood. And then what happens, your grandparents pass away, traditions change,
Mhm.
and you kind of miss and you're nostalgic for those times that
Right.
were really special.
Yeah.
And then you're also looking at like, how do I create new memories with
Mhm.
new family?
Yeah.
I remember one Thanksgiving in particular. I had just gone through a divorce, and I was all alone for the holidays,
Mm.
and I was just kind of down on myself, right?
Mm.
So I went to a park, and I was just gonna walk it off, just hike. I was gonna hike for hours on Thanksgiving morning.
Sweat your tears
Mhm.
away.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So I went to this park, and it's kind of gloomy that Thanksgiving, and I'm walking around, and I'm like, God, why am I in this situation? Why am I all alone on Thanks? I have plenty of family, but for some reason the timing was just not right. And then the next thing you know, it starts raining,
Oh no.
and so I'm like in the park, depressed, just divorced, all alone on Thanksgiving, and it's raining on me.
Raining.
That was probably my low point for the holidays.
That is awful.
I don't know if I ever rebounded from that. So the holidays are better, but they're not my favorite time of year because I remember the
Right.
great
Yeah.
holidays of
Uh-huh.
childhood,
Exactly.
and nothing really compares to
No.
grandma and pie.
Mm.
It's just hard. I'm sure I've exaggerated that in
Right,
my
right,
mind,
right, right. It is,
but
yeah.
still, you're
Yeah,
like,
sure. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I remember sitting like you in those holiday times with my family, my
mm-hmm,
grandparents' house, and we would sit in because Mexicans, as a general, kind of a general rule, we have a lot of family, and when I'm telling you a lot of
mm-hmm,
family, we have a lot of family. So there
yeah,
was. I don't know 50 people in the house on on Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day
Oh my
it was just
gosh.
about same.
Wow.
So needless to say, there was not a place for you to sit necessarily in a but you were little. So my grandmother had a little place where she put all like their pans and pots,
Hmm.
but it was high enough for little people to sit in there.
Mm.
So I remember just sitting there and eating nothing but special beans that is seasonal. These huge beans that they get really
Oh.
thick
So
in.
like Ayacote Morado or
Yes,
something like
yeah,
that? Like a
ayocote morado. Hmm.
big old bean?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I just remember sitting there, eating my beans,
Mm.
spooning it in with a tortilla or with a
Oh,
with a piece of bread, and just having the greatest time. I mean, there's nothing special about it,
yeah.
but I guess just
It is special though.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a beautiful
Well,
memory.
and when you're a kid, you're not really aware of all the dysfunction in your family, right? Like you're just like,
Right.
oh, beans and pie,
Yeah.
it's great. And then you turn like 10 or 15 and you're like, oh,
Oh.
Uncle Bill's drunk. What's
What's his story?
has he always drank this much? Yes, in fact, he has. In fact, all the men are in the driveway drinking all day, So, like, you don't realize that as
Yeah.
a
Right.
kid, and then you kind of go, oh, this
Oh.
isn't normal, is
Yeah.
it?
What's up with that?
Talk about idealized childhood,
Yeah.
right? Well, I was surprised in doing some research for this that I just assumed that everybody thought the holidays suck.
Right.
But as it turns out, people in my generation, about 75% of millennials, I'm a very old millennial, but
It's
a
an elder
millennial
millennial.
nonetheless, yeah. 75% of millennials still enjoy the holidays and have a positive view
Mm.
of the holidays, but that drops to 60% with Gen Z.
Wow.
So those people born about 97 and after,
Mm.
there's a drop in
Mm.
their love for the holidays. And
Mm.
I kind of wonder why that is.
Yeah. I
Trying to
was
do
about
some
to ask you.
exploration.
Yeah.
Yo, you want me to say?
Yeah.
Because
Just
I have no idea.
please do. Please do. Just
Yeah.
venture some guesses.
Well, okay. One thing I could imagine is Gen Z is known for basically being raised in the technological
Mm.
age, right? So the technological age has been much more about digital relationship than
Mm.
in-person relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
that could be a big part of
Yeah.
what's driving some of the stress on the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
They've also kind of grown up in a bizarre economy
Mm.
that's up and down and up and down,
Mm.
and the politics too has been up and down and up and down,
Mm-hmm.
so that it makes the holidays probably even more stressful
Right.
than it would be in the past.
Yeah.
So I mean, those are a few guesses, but I would love if you put it in the chat. If you subscribe to our
Yeah.
YouTube channel, or you're on the podcast, put it in the notes in the
Yeah.
comments
We
section.
want to hear you, your take on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we'd like to know why
I mean,
holidays are stressful.
I was listening, kind of also in a way preparing for it, but just as well for something else, and a report of economic report. Uh,
Economic report.
yes, I know.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
exciting.
the best.
It's the best. No, but it was what you're talking about.
Uh huh.
In the right now we are living. They call it an a K economy. That
K economy.
yes, what
Huh.
it means is that those companies and households that are in the highest incomes are making a whole lot of money, and those who
Mm-hmm.
are making and those who in the household who have a high income, so 20% of the population in the USA, they are the ones who are spending, kind of on a normal ways that we think they're spending.
Mm-hmm.
But the on the lower one, smaller companies and lower income households, smaller companies, they are called sluggish. They are making it, but barely, like
Barely
just
making it.
just
Yeah.
just kind of surviving kind of thing.
Mm.
And then lower income families, they are not spending at all because they don't have much to spend. So we're living in this K, they call it K economy, and I
Yeah.
think that is also particularly now this season, but that we come in 2025. But even before we're
Mm-hmm.
feeling those, pandemic and post-pandemic, this it's just being hard economically
Yeah.
to do any that you want to do.
That's true. And I think, we've identified three main areas we think where, there's a lot of stress
Hmm.
that's just stress all year long, but it becomes more stress around the
Yeah.
holidays. and those are the epidemic of loneliness,
Yep. Yep.
which just gets enhanced over the
Yeah.
holidays. So
Yeah.
we'll
Yep.
talk about that in an episode.
Yep.
Then we have just the thing you were talking about, which is the money,
Yep.
the cost and the
Oh my gosh.
commercialization of
Yes.
Christmas, which adds that stress.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
you're already financially, struggling, and then
Mm-hmm.
you add, oh, I need you to spend $1,500 on Christmas,
Dang.
what, and then I think it also just amplifies sadness or depression or anxiety. If you
Mm-hmm.
already struggle with that,
Mm-hmm.
then it can become even
Oh
more
yeah. Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
holidays. So
Sure.
those are some of the things we want to look at in our episodes. But before we do, I think today, just looking and having you reflect on what the holidays mean to you, what parts of the holidays you love, what parts of the holidays
Mm-hmm.
you don't love so much. Interestingly, the studies that I read showed that people under 40, they really love baking and cooking during the holidays.
Huh.
They really love holiday movies. Those are the top two things
Uh,
about the holidays that are really loved by young people.
yes. Well, in our household, we have a list of movies for October, November, and December,
Hmm.
and we go through the list every season. And obviously, October is Halloween. And we don't like gore, but kind of
Hmm.
E.T. or I think that the most
Saw. Yeah.
I think wait, the thing that's scariest that we have seen is it.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is
Yeah.
because my daughter is into it.
Yeah.
She read the book and the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's watch it. And it is it is not as scary as Saw or I don't know any
Ugh.
other ones, but it's
Yeah.
still scary. But anyway, that kind of it. And then November is more on the
Yeah.
feel good kind of thing, like airplanes, trains, and
Yes,
automobiles.
that's the greatest Thanksgiving movie ever made.
See,
Yeah.
see,
Planes,
see.
Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
For you young people, that's John Candy and
uh,
Steve Martin. You would know Steve Martin from Only Murders in the Building.
yes.
And John Candy unfortunately passed away way too young, but they
Mm-hmm.
just had a documentary come out
Mm-hmm.
about him called I Like Me, and it's an awesome documentary
Yep. Yep.
about his life. But easily the best Thanksgiving movie ever made. Yeah.
Yes.
And a road trip movie,
Road trip
which
movie.
are the best,
Yes.
like
Yes.
Tommy Boy
Yeah.
or Road Trip, the movie, or road trip movies. Dutch, they're great road trip movies out there. I love them.
So those kind of movies, and then of course,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Christmas kind of
We have similar things. So October is actually called Dadtober in our house
that movie.
because Dad picks the movies in October,
Uh,
and they hate it
so
because
what
I
do you
pick,
pick?
well, because I love old movies, and so I always
Uh,
pick black and white movies. So
uh,
we're watching like the original Frankenstein,
oh yeah.
1931,
Oh
the
dang.
original Dracula. Even this year we watched Nosferatu,
Yeah, yeah.
not the new one,
No, 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 no.
the silent
Silent.
movie version, which almost killed my children.
Like scary?
No,
No.
no, like they wanted to kill me probably
Oh,
because of how bored they were. But
it's
I thought it
it's a
was
great.
amazing.
It's a great
It's
movie.
a great movie. You gotta watch it. And then my
Uh,
favorite one, which
German
I
made.
wait for Halloween for this one, is Young Frankenstein, which I think
John.
is the greatest
Very good underrated.
movie. Yes, but that's not even my favorite part.
No,
That's
it's
actually
not.
my least favorite
Is
part of
it
the movie.
really?
Yeah, I love Gene Wilder's like big eyes and acting, and he's like, "It could work," his eyes get real big. Or when Igor touches the violin, he's like, "It's still warm," it just gets me every time. Or it goes to his head, and he's like, "Ain't got nobody." It's so good. I could quote the whole movie. But yes, my kids hate
But do
Dadtober.
you know that
Yeah,
there's a Frankenstein coming, a new one?
I know.
I know. I'm looking forward to
One
it.
of the most remade movies,
I know.
like Dracula. But then
Anyway.
November is Momvember, so
Mm.
Mom then gets to take over, which they like that more because she's more pliable. She's more willing to compromise on the movies than I am. And then, of course, in December, Christmas. We might start those on Thanksgiving, like
Oh,
that's. But
yeah,
I'm
that's
real
fair.
like, let's not do
That's
this till we have to.
fair. Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, where would you place the Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh, oh, we've already watched it. I mean,
Oh,
it
you already
comes.
watched
Yeah,
it.
that comes. The girls are ready for that immediately.
Ah,
They want to watch it like
see,
as
in
soon
our
as
house is
October
a
happens.
debate on
Yeah.
should we play it on Halloween or Christmas.
Well, probably both.
That's what I went with. It's like let's watch it just twice. It's a great movie.
Watch it twice. It
Yeah,
is. It lasts well.
it is.
It's a
It is. It's a
it's still
classic.
good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so those are
Anywho,
some of our favorite movies. I
okay.
wonder what yours are, but Holiday movies are very popular. Here's a little sleeper movie too. It's literally called Holiday. Have you seen this one with Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black and Kate
It
Winslet.
is basically a Hallmark movie
Yeah, it is
with good actors in it. The writing's bad, the music is terrible, but it has good actors,
yeah,
which saves
Jude
the
Law,
movie.
right?
Yeah, Jude Law. Yeah,
And
Jude Law's in it.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, which she's really good in that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
But yeah, the movie's bad, but the actors are good.
It's a rom-com.
A rom-com, yeah, yeah. But you know, hey, if you really just need to laugh at something, it's a great thing to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. Come back with us in the next few episodes. We are going to talk about why the holidays suck or not, based on loneliness, cost, anxiety, and depression. But we promise we'll make it fun while we talk about it. How's that sound, Carlos?
That sounds great. I think that we're gonna have a lot of viewership.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I believe we will. All right, until next time.
That was easy.
See you next time.
See ya.